I want to thank you so much. Thank you for sparing time to the Lord, for the Lord. Thank you. When we talked about praying, the Right Honorable Speaker said, no. Every program I've cancelled, we have to pray from here. Should clap for that. We know we don't want to waste too much time because we have other meeting somewhere again here. Let me take this opportunity, Right Honorable Speaker, to invite you humbly and say a word to this congregation.
Can you hear me? Yes, sir. And since I'm within the safe range and everybody's masked, I like to speak without my mask on. Is that okay? Yeah. Thank you very much, Engineer Zawava, who I met not too long ago, but whose commitment to doing the right thing is absolutely total. I want to thank you for making this happen. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for opening your door, the door to your home, to all these people, and also to welcome me and have a prayer conducted by very senior clergy members from the Catholic Church. I am the clergy, honorable colleagues from Parliament, my colleague, the SEC member for Central, the Honorable Ambassador Barbara Undo, who is now in the Secretariat of the party, all distinguished people who by name now I cannot manage, and my friend who used to belong to my show when I used to host Ground Zero on UBC, was a very frequent contributor. He was a very controversial young man, but I'm not a bit surprised that he's selling the product he's selling. I'm happy to be here. Habib, thank you for being master of ceremonies and doing the right thing, saying the right things, and keeping people informed and also entertained. I've come here to thank God. And the Bible says, in everything, give thanks to God. Many of us are selective in the way we give thanks. We thank God for the very, very good, but the good we don't even thank, and the bad we actually curse God. But the Bible says, in all things. So we are here to just do that. If I'm to recount to you the events what happened to me from beginning of June, let's say 10th of June, up to very recently, you would wonder why I'm saying the words I'm saying. Because those were really, really, really difficult times for me. But I'm here to thank you also for your prayers. I saw prayers on my phone. The phone was jammed. Have you ever seen over 10,000 messages and you can't open any because the phone cannot respond? There was a particular prayer because a lot of my people did not want people to know what was happening. So somebody sent a message saying, just tell us what is going on so that we know how to pray. He didn't care about anything else. He just said, just let us know what the situation is so that we know how to pray. I'm grateful for so many mercies that God has given me. And so, engineer setting up this for us to say thank you to God. I'll never forget it. You touched so deep in my heart that will remain in my memory for the rest of my life. And I'm sure as hell that I'll go to heaven, and even in heaven I'll still remember you. In Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, if you read verse 30, what is the other thing? Chapter 13, verse 13 as well. After enumerating so many things, at the end of that chapter, Paul said this, and there remain these three: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of them all is love. We are here really to essentially celebrate the love between human beings. If all of us lived by that, there would be very little problems to mankind. But we choose to live the other way. We choose to hurt other people, speak bad of them. We choose to undermine them. We choose to call them names instead of holding hands together as God's people. Because believe it or not, the creed, the rivers, the lakes, and the languages that divide us are not thicker or deeper than the blood that connects us as human beings, one people under God. So we should all the time celebrate love and extend love. Many people would not have gone through the situations they went through if only we loved each other. So this is any message I'll give to you this day. Love. As if your life depended on it. Because actually, your life depends on it. Love for country is love. Love for people of this country is love. Those of you who belong to political parties like me, love for your party is love. Just show love and work with people. They are God's people. So if you came here begrudging somebody, please, may this moment, as you return, help you change your heart. I have a little prayer that I pray every morning. Because I deal with people. And it's a very simple prayer. God, increase the love of those who love me. God, change the hearts of those who don't love me that much. And Lord, let me know the reason they don't love me. And if I'm responsible, Lord, I forgive myself. I ask for the forgiveness. Because sometimes we don't even know what we have done to people. They remember. Not any of you will forget the bad thing that happened to you. The good things you'll forget, but the bad ones you'll never forget. I can tell you my experience. I was in a high school. I was one of the leaders in the school. The day we were closing, a young man took a piece of broken desk, and I was not watching. And he came from behind. That was the last day of school. He could have gone and disappeared. And he took aim to strike me on the head. But I have a little training also. I was able to stop him from beating me. I said, but why are you doing this? And he said, you remember what you did to me 2 years ago? I said, what did I do? I don't even remember you. Then he recounted the story, and it was a simple thing, but this boy was going to hit me. The bad things that you do to other people, they'll never forget. For you, position and everything, you'll just glide by and forget. But remember, they are there. Whatever you do, remember society watches. Especially for the members of parliament, remember society watches. So let's watch what we say. even what we think, and more especially what we do, because society watches, and society is God, because the voice of the people is the voice of God. So let's celebrate this moment in thanksgiving and gratefulness. And let's celebrate this moment in love for people, the people we know, the people we will meet tomorrow. Let's extend the frontier of love to cover our hearts, our actions, our words, our thoughts, that we may be better people. After all, in the image of God, we have been made. May God bless you. Amen.